number 90. Number 90, they give me the problem 7/8 and 3/4. Now, if you haven't taken a look at problem 89, um, it is on a PowerPoint in your Google Classroom, and it is very similar to number 90. So in these problems here, 90 and 95, they give me an equation of a line. In this case, it's 5x plus 3y is equal to 0. And they give me a point. And what I want is a line that will go through this point parallel to this line. And I want another line that will go through this point that's perpendicular to this line. This point is not on the line they gave me, so I need another line that's parallel to this one, and then another one that's perpendicular that includes this point. The first thing I need to know is what is the slope of this line. So to figure out the slope of a line, you solve for y. So this would be 3y equals negative 5x plus 0. Then divide by 3. It doesn't even look like a 3, does it? Alright, the slope of the line is negative 5/3. Y-intercept is 0. So this line has a slope of negative 5/3. So to find a line parallel to that, remember parallel lines have the same slope. So I'm going to use for m the same thing. So negative 5/3. I want it to go through this point. So I'm going to use this point for an x and a y. And I need to know two things to write an equation of a line. I need to know m, and I need to know what is b, what is the y-intercept. So I'm going to use this formula, y equals mx plus b. I'm going to plug in 3/4 for y. Whoa, don't move around like that on me. Negative 5/3 for m, 7/8 for x, and I'm going to find b. Alright, so that would be 3/4 equals, pull up my calculator here, negative 5/3 times 7/8, and push alpha y equals, and it'd be negative 5/3 times alpha y equals 7/8, and I find out that negative 5/3 times 7/8 is negative 35/24. So negative 35/24, stop, plus b. To solve for b, add 35/24 plus 35/24. So 3/4 plus 35/24. 3/4. I'll show you a trick here too. Instead of typing 34, well, I can't do it because it's minus. Plus, I'm going to use the answer feature, but I need to add it. 3/4 plus 35/24, not 4, 24, is 53/24. So B is 53/24. So the parallel line has an equation, y equals negative 5, I'm going to erase that, negative 5/3 x plus 53/24. That's the parallel line equation. I know it's parallel, it has the same slope, it would go through this point. For perpendicular, I need to take the slope of this line and write down the opposite reciprocal. So the perpendicular line will have a slope of 3/5. So I'm going to use m as 3/5, and I'm still going to use 7/8 and 3/4 for my x and my y. So I get 3/4 equals 3/5 times 7/8 plus b. That's plugging into y, m, and x, and I need to solve for b. 3/5 times 7/8 is 21/40. 3 times 7 is 21, 5 times 8 is 40. Subtract 21/40, and you get that b equals, let's see, 3/4 minus 21/40, 3/4 minus 21/40 is 9 over 40. So B is 9 over 40. So the perpendicular line has an equation of y equals 3/5 x. Remember, we had to flip the slope over and change the sign. 3/5 x plus 9 over 40. So this is parallel, this one's perpendicular. That's problem number 90. I'm going to go ahead and do 95, see if I can speed it up a little bit and get both of these on this video. 95, same idea, but this time the points are decimals and not fractions. It should be a little bit faster anyways. And the line they give me is x minus y equals 4. I got to find the slope of this line, so I subtract x and divide everything by -1. Y equals x, stop moving, x minus 4. This line has a slope of 1. So I'm going to use this for my x and y, and my slope is 1, so I'm going to plug in y, I don't know why that's spinning, y equals m times x plus b. 6.8 equals, oh stop, 2.5 plus b, subtract 2.5, you get 4.3 equals b. So this parallel line is y equals 1x, or you can just write x plus 4.3. The perpendicular line would have a slope that is the opposite reciprocal, so -1. Still going to use the same point, 2.5, 6.8. That's going to be y equals m times x plus b. So that's 6.8 equals -2.5 plus b. Add 2.5 to both sides, and you get b is 9.3. So the perpendicular line has a slope of y equals -x, or -1x if you want to write that, plus 9.3. Alright, I'm going to end this video right here, and I'm going to probably save, nope, I'm not either. I'm going to go ahead and do 100 because I asked you to get to 100 tonight. In 100, they give you 3 equations. They want you to tell them what they have in common or what you notice about them. A is y equals x minus 8, B is y equals x plus 1, and C is y equals -x plus 3. Well, they've all got different y-intercepts, but this has a slope of 1, this has a slope of 1, and this has a slope of -1, which means A and B are parallel, and A is perpendicular, that's the symbol for perpendicular to C, and B is perpendicular to C. Both of these are perpendicular to C. So these have the same slope, they're parallel. 1 and -1 would be opposite reciprocals, and so A and C are perpendicular, and so are B and C. Alright, that's through 100, and that should get you through your homework for tonight.